What's up, you guys? This is David G in the place to be, rise and grind once again. I want to talk to you guys about success and the different laws of success. I'm going to just briefly touch on one law of success. I've been researching Napoleon Hill and his laws of success. He's very old school. It's probably done in 1960s, the 50s, black and white video, but you can research it. Great tools, great tips, very a lot of information to absorb. So if you have time, look up Napoleon Hill Laws of Success. There's a full length video on there. You can research it for yourself. Let me just summarize a little bit of what he's talking about. Pretty much, it's a lot of people out there, including myself, because of our educational background or lack of, there's a lot of things that I've always held myself back from because I didn't have the degrees to go with it. I didn't have the knowledge to go with it. Being a motivational speaker, I never thought I'd be standing in front of people giving motivation. Who am I to tell people they can or can't do something? Like, who's David Grego? What has he done in his life? Well, I'm 38 years old and I have done some things in my life, and some of my experiences can help you overcome some of your greatest fears. Am I better? No. Am I smarter? No. But what Napoleon Hill talks about is what your mind can conceive and what your mind can believe, then your mind can achieve. He talks about Thomas Edison, how he only had 3 months of education, basic education, nothing crazy. And he went to succeed in the science field as an inventor. And we all know what Thomas Edison did. We can't go into a room and flip a switch without knowing what Thomas Edison did. He created a light bulb. He didn't have an educational background, doctrines, degrees, a list of well-known colleges. He had 3 months of basic education, and that was back then. So I'm not saying education is bad. I'm just saying what is stronger than anything you can ever do is your mind. And basically, if you can conceive something in your mind and you can believe it, then you can achieve it. Think of all the material things you have around us. Think of the building I'm in right now. Think of the car you're driving, the house you're in. It started off as a thought, a conception. Someone conceived it in their mind. They believed it could happen, and then they did the proper steps to make that into reality. They manifested it. Now we're all creators in that way. We all create and manifest our reality on a daily basis. But what reality are you manifesting? Yours or someone else's? So you need to have a really solid foundation in your own beliefs and who you are and what you want. And the journey is not always going to be easy. It's never easy. As simple as conceiving, believing, and achieving, there's also a matter of loving yourself, being spiritual, knowing that it's going to be a hard journey and most of the time a lonely one. But you have a choice. And I don't care how big your dream is, if you can conceive it, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. I said it once, I'll say it again. It's not a matter of do I have what it takes. It's a matter of how bad do I want it. So you guys, go live your dream for you. Go do what you want to do for you. Stop listening to the namesayers. Stop listening to the people on the sidelines who talk about how you can't do something just because they couldn't do it. Stop. Please. Get in my face with that. Surround yourself with the like-minded people who are in line with beliefs that you have. And if you can't find nobody, oh well. You're going to have to be the first. That's all it is. If you could find a support system, good for you. You're blessed. If you can't, oh well. You're going to have to be your own support system. Sorry, that's just how it goes. But if you can conceive it, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. It's not a matter of what you have, it's a matter of what you're willing to do. All right, you guys, done.